Hey guys, it's Amaya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do this super easy green screen effect and take it a step further and also do this trend that you see a lot of people doing on Instagram and TikTok. So let's get into it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what edits you want to learn next. Okay, so we're going to first start with filming. I'm going to film me standing and then reaching and grabbing the camera just like this. And then for my second clip, I'll want a green screen on my device. I looked up a green screen on YouTube, so I have it on my MacBook here. Now I'm opening up Capcut. I'm going to start with that first clip of me in the beginning and then use the MacBook clip and use it as an overlay. I'm then going to go to remove background and then I'm going to hit chroma key and then I'm going to use the picker to select that green color. I'm going to use the intensify and then also the other tools here to just kind of clean it up and make sure that there's no green left on the screen. After that's done, I'm going to go ahead to that first clip again, and here I'm just going to scale it so it fits in my MacBook perfectly, as you can see here. And that's the first part of this edit. Super easy, nothing too crazy. And now I'm going to go ahead and mess with that original clip again, and I'm actually going to add a keyframe right where my hand starts to move forward. And then when I'm fully grabbing the camera, that's where my second keyframe is going to be, and then I want that clip to be at 100% back to its original size. Now we're going to go to the MacBook clip and we're going to basically do the same thing. So I'm going to add a keyframe where it is right now. And then as I reach my hand in that first clip, I'm going to basically scale my entire video to be out of sight. So I should no longer be able to see that MacBook clip after I have fully grabbed the camera. And you might have to play around a little bit with this and kind of mess with the timings. Super easy. You can just drag the keyframes back and forth to make sure that it flows correctly. Now to have the hand grabbing, I'm going to go ahead again where my hand is starting to reach. I'm going to go ahead and split it because I really don't need the first part of that clip. I'm going to make a duplicate, add it as an overlay. I'm then going to go to remove background, so it removes everything in the background, and then I'm going to go into the custom removal, and this is the part where I'll basically just remove everything but my hand. This took a while. I had to play around with it a little bit. Obviously you can see here I kind of speeded it up, but after that you basically should have your clip. And now I'm going to show you how to do this edit on Capcut app. Hey friends, it's Amaya, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use a green screen or take it a step further and do this cutesy little trend that everybody keeps doing. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to film myself first, and then if you want to do the second part of the video, you want to film reaching out and then grabbing your camera just like this. And then you'll want to have a green screen on a device. I'm using my MacBook, so I just looked up a green screen on YouTube. Now we're going to get into editing. This one's pretty simple, so I'm basically going to take my green screen, add that in as an overlay, and then send it underneath that first clip. Now with our green screen selected, we're going to go to remove background and then do chroma key, and then we're going to go ahead, click on the green, and then we're going to intensify it so that the borders basically fill it up, as you can see here. You want to make sure there's no green. So we're almost done. I'm going to select that first clip, and then we're just going to basically adjust it to fit into the MacBook. Super simple, super easy. That is the first part of the edit. Second part is harder, so lock in. We're going to start with the MacBook clip, and we're going to go ahead and add a keyframe right where the hand starts to extend. And then I'm going to scroll a little bit further where my hand would disappear because I'm grabbing the camera. And then I'm going to add my second keyframe and go ahead and blow out that entire clip. So it should look something like this. Also, timing is going to be very important. So after we're done with this, you might have to go back and play around with it. Now with our other video selected, we're going to go ahead and add a keyframe again where my hand starts. And then we're going to basically, as I grab the camera right here, we're going to add our second keyframe, but we're going to make sure that my whole video is scaled to 100% exactly where it needs to be. Now I'm going back and playing around with those keyframes and also playing around with the timing to make sure that my video has a flow to it. So you'll want to make sure that the video is always like scaled to the laptop. So it should look something like this. You're just using keyframes to make that transition happen. And then we have to add the last part, which is going to be the hand that sticks out. So I'm going to take that first clip, I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to send it in as an overlay underneath there. So you should have two of the same exact clips. Now again, we're working with this clip, so right where my hand starts to reach, I'm actually going to go ahead and split it and then delete everything to the left because I don't really need that part. But then I'm going to go to remove background, I'm going to go to custom removal, and then I'm just going to cut out my hand. So it'll take a second for Capcut to do that, and it should automatically give you the edit. I did have to trim that hand part at the bottom a tiny bit more because it was tripping, but yeah, that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow for more tutorials. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to go like, subscribe. Let me know again what edits you guys want to learn next. I'll see you guys in the next video.